Kenya is a country of great diversity, both physically and culturally. It's one of Africa's most popular destinations for very good reason. The country is steeped in history, loaded with bountiful natural beauty, and renowned for refining its rustic ambience and cultural elegance. If you are eager for your own African experience, there are plenty of fascinating places to explore in Kenya. The fascinating places are treasured for their beauty and they offer unquelled opportunities to unwind and relax in African style, thus making Kenya a beautiful country to visit. Here are the top 10 most fascinating places to visit in Kenya. In 10th place, we have Mount Kenya. At 5,199 meters per 17,057 feet high, the largest mountain in Kenya is also the second highest in Africa after Kilimanjaro across the border in Tanzania. The stratovolcano was created around 3 million years ago when the East African Rift, part of the Great Rift Valley, opened up. Today, its lower slopes are covered in forests of bamboo and African rosewood trees, and the mountain runoff provides water for over 2 million people. With its rugged snowy peaks and glaciers along the upper slopes, Mount Kenya is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Kenya. Travelers hoping to summit can either hike to Point Lenana, one of the 3 peaks, taking the world's highest via route, or climb to the highest point, Batin Peak, though this requires experience of technical climbing. Number 9 is Amboseli National Reserve. Amboseli National Park is located in Loitoktok District, Rift Valley Province of Kenya. It spreads across the Kenya-Tanzania border and is famous for being the best place in Africa to get close to free-ranging elephants, among other wildlife species. Crowned by Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak, Amboseli National Reserve is one of Kenya's most popular tourist parks. The name Amboseli comes from a Maasai word meaning salty dust, an apt description for the park's parched conditions. The reserve is one of the best places in Africa to view large herds of elephants up close. Other wildlife commonly spotted in the park include big cats such as lions and cheetah, as well as giraffe, impala, eland, waterbuck, gazelle, and more than 600 species of birds. Nature lovers can explore 5 different habitats here, ranging from the dried-up bed of the Lake Amboseli, wetlands with sulfur springs, savanna, and woodlands. Look for the local Maasai people who live in the area around the park. Number 8 is Chyulu Hills National Park. The Chyulu Hills is a mountain range in Makueni County in southeastern Kenya. It forms a 100-kilometer-long volcanic field in an elongated northeast-southwest direction. Its highest peak is 2,188 meters high. Chyulu is a rugged wilderness, still showing signs of its volcanic origins and boasting some of the best views in Kilimanjaro. The reserve is a rugged jumble of ancient volcanic cones and craters, as well as the longest lava tube in the world. They are some of the world's youngest volcanic mountains at just 500 years old, and also where you can find the Leviathan Cave, one of the world's longest lava tubes. In the scenic Chyulu Hills National Park, you might spot eland, klipspringer, giraffe, and zebra, amongst other wildlife. Aside from wildlife viewing safari drives, you can head out hiking, rock climbing, and horse riding. The lush hills and big skies make this one of the most beautiful places to visit in Kenya. Number 7 is Lake Nakuru. Lake Nakuru National Park is located in the southwestern part of Kenya, northwest of Nairobi. The national park encompasses an area of 73 square miles. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site celebrating the flamingos and abundant wildlife. It is home to a vast number of bird species, most notably the huge flamingos. They have been known to number in their millions, though the lake has seen a decrease in recent times. Lake Nakuru is one of the Rift Valley lakes, and birds are attracted to the high levels of algae in the water. Pelicans, cormorants, and the African fish eagles, Verax eagles, Goliath herons, and hamarkops are also seen around the lake. In addition, you can spot black and white rhinos, Rothschild's giraffes, lions, and cheetahs throughout the national park. Number 6 is Diani Beach. This is one of the major beaches on the Indian Ocean coast of Kenya. It is located 30 kilometers south of Mombasa in Kwale County. Its white sands are lapped by the brilliant Indian Ocean and backed by verdant forests into which you can take nature walks when you tire of sunbathing or kite surfing. Head out for a snorkeling tour, swim with the whale sharks, enjoy a sunset though cruise, or simply kick back in a hammock with a good book. Diani Beach is everything that comes to mind when you think of a tropical paradise. Rolling white sands, perfect for sunbathing, crystal clear waters, perfect for snorkeling and bathing, crystal clear waters, perfect for snorkeling, and an abundance of wildlife. Number 5 is Mida Creek. Stretching inland from the sea into Arabuko Sokoke Forest is one of Watamu's true hidden treasures, Mida Creek, a border water tidal creek surrounded by extensive mangroves and lined with palms. Mida Creek is located on the Malindi-Watamu coastline. Its massive tidal inlet of sand lined with mangrove forest. The creek offers several exciting activities such as fishing, bird watching, boat trips, mangrove walks, and many more. In fact, a day is not enough to do. It has wide, healthy beds of seagrass and coral, home to many species of fish, and feeding sea turtles, while in the mangroves, smaller streams and inlets provide refuge for crabs and bird life. Number 4 is Hell's Gate National Park. Hell's Gate National Park lies south of Lake Naivasha in Kenya, northwest of Nairobi. It is named after a narrow break in the cliffs, once a tributary of a prehistoric lake that fed early humans in the Rift Valley. The park is home to a wide variety of wildlife, bird species, and many others. Hell's Gate National Park has exciting attractions and activities such as hot springs, the Olkaria Geothermal Station, the Marvim Carnelli Raptor Hide, Fishes Tower, and many others. All this is an offer in this scenic part of Kenya. Number 3 is Mahali Mzuri. The name means beautiful place in Swahili and is located in the private Olare Montorogi Conservancy in the wider Masai Mara ecosystem, right in the path of the annual Great. Mahali Mzuri is an authentic luxury camp located in a surrounding packed with amazing wildlife, scenic landscapes, and great ambience. Just in case you don't know, Mahali Mzuri is Sir Richard Branson's Kenya Safari Camp, located within Masai Mara environs. The camp boasts of a lot of outdoor activities with a vibrant wildlife scene. Number 2 is Giraffe Manor. Surrounded by 12 acres of private land within 140 acres of indigenous forest, the iconic Giraffe Manor is famous for its resident herd of Rothschild giraffe that casually wander around the spectacular grounds. It offers a unique experience when it comes to luxury accommodation. The manor is one of the best places to see beautiful and graceful creatures such as giraffes in Kenya. The manor is home to the Rothschild giraffes, which are seen roaming around the surroundings. At the top of the list, we have Masai Mara. Mara National Reserve stretches 1,510 square kilometers and raises 1,500 to 2,170 meters above sea level. Add the conservancies and the area is at least twice the size. It hosts over 95 species of mammals and over 570 recorded species of birds. It's one of the most famous safari destinations on the continent, but you can escape the crowds by heading into the private concession on the edge of the reserve. Aside from not being accessible to the general public, the Masai Mara is one of the best places in Africa for big cat sightings such as lions, leopards, and cheetahs, as they are all easy to spot. Then, of course, there's the big ticket draw, the year-round migration that sees nearly 2 million wildebeests plus 500,000 antelopes and 1,000 giraffes following the rains around Tanzania and Kenya. The most anticipated part of this journey is the dramatic Mara River crossings that occur between August and October as the animals enter Kenya.